चैनल। वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल गाइस। आ गए हम वापस से अपना वही अपना आर्कोन क्वेस्ट और वो सब लेके। तो भाई 1 मिनट रुको। अपना 5.3 का आर्कोन क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं हम अपना चालू। वेलकम बैक गाइस। वेलकम वेलकम। बस रुक जाओ अभी, है ना। यही है, मेरे को क्या थंबनेल लगाने में थोड़ा टाइम लग जाता है। पहले थंबनेल लगा लेते फटाफट। लाइव आओगे तभी थंबनेल लगेगा ना, वही तो सीन है। लाइव आते हो तभी थंबनेल लगता है। अरे रे रे रे। मैं लगा रहा हूँ बस थंबनेल। बढ़िया भाई, लगा दिया मैंने थंबनेल। अब देख लो, जो भी गाइस आ रहे हो नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब करो। अभी तो कोई है नहीं वैसे। मेरे को अभी इकट्ठे करने हैं, कर लेंगे। वो अभी फ्री भी करना है, ये भी कर लेंगे। तो 5.3 में एक और हमारा वो है सारा काम, वो भी करेंगे अब। मैं यहाँ क्यों पहुँच गया? अरे रुको रुको रुको। मैं यहाँ क्यों हूँ भाई? सॉरी माय बैड। मैं जरा से फाउंटेन में पहुँच गया, पता नहीं क्यों। मेरे को कुछ मिशन करना था यहाँ पे। मैं वहाँ पहुँच गया, मेरे को फाउंटेन आना नहीं था। ले भाई। अरे अरे, क्या हो गया क्या हो गया? मेरे को ये मिशन करना ही नहीं था। ये साइड मिशन है गाइस फाउंटेन का। मैं बस ये फटाफट यहाँ से कैंसिल करके निकल जाऊंगा आगे, क्योंकि मेरे को ये करना ही नहीं था मिशन। क्या ही करें, गलती से मैं इधर आ गया। मैंने नैटलैंड डाला है, फाउंटेन आ गया गलती से। रुको, अभी मैं चेंज कर दूंगा बस ये, क्योंकि मैं साइड मिशन ये पहले कर रखा है ये दूसरी आईडी में। और यहाँ की भी मतलब अभी फाउंटेन हम मार्क चालू करेंगे तब करेंगे, मैं ऐसे तो नहीं कर रहा मैं से। और ये एक ही छोटा सा साइड मिशन है। एक तो इतने लंबे चौड़े डायलॉग होते हैं ना इनके। और ये भी मतलब वो लीवे की जर्नलिस्ट की तरह ये वाला मिशन है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये फंस गई है कहीं पैसे के मामले में। और ये जर्नलिस्ट है शार्लेट, रिपोर्टर। तो उसके हिसाब से भी अब हम फटाफट में शिफ्ट हो रहा हूँ। देखा, ये साइड मिशन का है। भारी आदमी आ रहा भाई उधर से। हटाओ, मेरे को ये करना ही नहीं है। गो टू क्वेस्ट। और आर्कन क्वेस्ट ही ना मेरा। कैज़म का तो करना ही नहीं मेरे को। हमें यहाँ आना है। इससे पहले मैं यहाँ आना चाहता हूँ।
the engines!
बढ़ा ही दो, बढ़ रहा है तो। लेवल 4 हो गया, ठीक है। साथ में हमें 100 भी मिल जाएंगे ना, ठीक है। प्रीमोस 100 प्रीमोस ये बस हो गए, ठीक है। मैं इसका वेपन ले ही नहीं सकता, सिंपल सी बात तो ये चुनूंगा मैंने एक चीज नोटिस करी कि अगर मैं दूसरा वेपन चुनता हूँ तो ये वाला पहला वेपन आता है, पता नहीं क्यों होता है पर ऐसा है, मैंने देखा, नोटिस किया। इसकी हिस्ट्री में चेक कर लूँ फटाफट। आ ही नहीं सकता, आ ही नहीं सकता, ले भी नहीं सकते, लेना भी नहीं मेरे को भी। इधर जाने का अपने को, उधर जाने का अपने को। इधर है ना, टेलीपोर्ट मारो फटाफट। हट जाओ लोगों पे चढ़ा दी मैंने। पहुंच गए भाई अपनी जगह जहाँ पार्टी वार्टी है। ये लोग इधर क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her. All right, we're ready, traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep. Auroron will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
That's right. Everything's all set.
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
तो बेसिकली हमें अपना वहाँ पे जाना है ना, कैप्टन की क्या मकसद है, वो ड्रीम में क्या बोल रहा था, तो उसको हमें जानना है, तो उन्होंने हमारी मदद करा। ठीक है, चल सी यू लेटर। तो हम सोएंगे, फिर ये हमारे ड्रीम्स में झांकेगा। क्या हो गया पाइमन को, ऐसे क्या देख, क्या सुन रही हो? क्या ऐसे कान लगा के सुन रही हो? You sleep for a brief period when the ceremony appears to be ended.
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
It felt like only a few minutes.
It was enough. What did you learn, Auroron?
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san.
Wait.
He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see. After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information. The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in Natlan.
Yes, but unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthred is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend. But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met. And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
The captain didn't react at all.
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthred then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthred's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I agree.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
No, he rarely talked about himself. We were united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good. That must be our focus. I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there are far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Auroron. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
बढ़िया भाई. तो गाइस हमारा प्लान अब ये है कि मतलब अब हमें वहाँ पे थोड़ा पार्टी एंजॉय करके फिर अपनी यहाँ पे नेटलैंड को बचाने के लिए हम दोनों को जाना पड़ेगा. और हमारा एंशिएंट नेम क्या है वो भी तो देखना है अपने को. वो भी तो आएगा, वो भी बनेगा, टाइम लगेगा उसमें. पर साथ में यही है ना, अपने साथ में मतलब इसमें मतलब ये क्लाइमैक्स है बिल्कुल ही. मतलब क्लाइमैक्स तो नहीं कह सकता, मतलब 5.4 या 5.3 तो मेजर सॉलिट्यूड है वो. मतलब पूरे पिक्चर में कहाँ जाने का अपने को? इधर जाना, अरे ऊपर जाने का अपने को. बाइक चढ़ा के जाऊंगा मैं. बाइक ही चढ़ाना दी उन्होंने, बाइक चढ़ा के जाता मैं. Return, everyone enjoyed the party.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear
Yay.
Good luck.
You've got this!
For Natlan!
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Yeah, today was great.
Thank you very much.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
बढ़िया
See
बढ़िया.
you soon.
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first. I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
Radish जरूरी है भाई. मूली वूली या गाजर जरूरी है. I should also get going.
I wanted to ask something. Where was the Hal this whole time?
लॉक में कर दिया उसे, बंद कर दिया उसे करने में. Avja is not exactly a good party guest unless you prefer parties with less food and more insults. So put him in the timeout.
What goes around comes around.
I'm gonna go too. Not sure I was already know this, but being the first bearer of your name is a huge honor in Natlan. It comes with a lot of responsibility. And I'm sure you did with be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you. Thank you.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll go see Shilonin. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
So soon?
Yeah, Shilonin is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure.
3 दिन का टाइम था ना, अभी तक सब 1 या 2 दिन ही हुए.
Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Sounds good. At this time of night, it's dangerous to go alone.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me.
हाँ इसका वो है ना.
Still,
Right.
if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment. Woo, let's go!
ये कौन है डब्बे में? आजा आजा.
Someone save me!
उसको अंदर बंद कर रखा है डब्बे में. कहाँ है वो डब्बे में बंद? क्या करूँगा उसका? बाहर निकाल सकते हैं वैसे? लग तो नहीं मेरे को. मीटर तो ज्यादा दूर नहीं हो गया ये. टेलीपोर्ट हो गया.
Hey, remember when you first arrived in Natlan? It was still light out, and we traveled on this road together.
Mm-hmm.
It was the day before the pilgrimage, and we met up with Kanich and Moalani. Wow, feels like it was just yesterday.
सही बात है. We had a lot of adventures.
Yeah, you saved me from the Night Kingdom. You helped us win that battle against the Abyss. And the final battle is just around the corner.
We send you off to battle now. You get to do the same.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You're right. I was so nervous the night before the pilgrimage, but your words of encouragement made me feel a lot better. I slept so well that night and earned the best score I've ever had in the pilgrimage. So, if you're nervous, traveler, maybe I can encourage you this time. I've learned so much from you, but I doubt I can return the favor.
अरे हमेशा उदास क्यों रहती है भाई? Don't worry, I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Don't worry, I'll be rooting for you. And if you need help, I'll always be first in line. I bear the ancient name Utabiti. That means I'll never give up. So, I guess the only piece of advice I can give you is, don't back down. Alright, let's keep going.
बढ़िया मिल गई यार एनकरेजमेंट मिल गई भैया अपने को इनकरेजमेंट भाई मेरी प्रोनाउंसिएशन यार चलो भाई मैं टेलीपोर्ट भी मार सकता था मैंने सोचा ऐसे ही चलते हैं इधर क्या है भाई
Yeah, but Toto probably won't be able to come back here for a while. During the battle, Toto refused to leave this place. Monsters started closing in and he got really injured. But an amazing doctor saved his life. The doctor said he refused to leave because of his territorial instincts. I have a different idea, though. Toto is a gentle creature. He's not aggressive or territorial. He loves his home and wants to share that with everyone in the area. I don't like conflict or violence either. Toto and I are similar in that way. But we want to protect the things we love from being destroyed. So, we chose to fight. Love is an extremely positive and powerful emotion, but sometimes it comes with pain. That's what my dad always says. Now I finally understand what he meant.
You and Toto are both.
It's alright. This will all be over soon. The fact that I was born in this era, that I got to meet legendary heroes like you and our Archon, actually makes me feel really lucky. I've always wanted to see what Natlan would be like without the Abyss. And now, that day is just around the corner. I know you two can win this.
Yeah, it's time to get this over with. We've still got a long journey ahead of us.
Thank you, too. I will give it.
Come on, we're almost there.
Full throttle!
ये टोटो ये इसका नाम है ये ऐसे बड़ा सा ये है ना ये डायनासोर उसका फ्रेंड है मतलब उसका ये बड़ा सा डायनासोर चलो भाई टेलीपोर्ट मार लो। ये इधर ही है।
Rev the engines.
ले लो, ये जरूरी है। ये कौन है? ये क्या हो गया? ये क्या ढूंढ रही है? ढूंढ रही है। कौन है ये?
That's Hanwi. Hey, Hanwi, what are you doing here? Oh, let me introduce you. This is Aya's mom.
हाँ।
Hello. Oh no, you seem worried. Is something wrong? She left. Come on, let's follow her.
क्या हो गया इसको?
She's really freaking out. What's going on?
इसके बेटे को क्या हुआ?
Oh, it's because of Io. Oh, still no change, huh? Poor thing. Oh, right. You said Io's grandparents died in the battle. Yeah. When the Abyss attacked, Io's entire family fought to defend our tribe. Io's parents made it through, but his grandparents weren't so lucky. The whole family was really close, and now Io barely sleeps or eats. All he wants to do is look for them. Maybe he thinks his grandparents are still out there somewhere, but there's no bringing them back. Hey, Io. It's me. Feeling any better? I brought some steak for you. I know it's your favorite, and it's still warm. Want some?
उदास है भाई, चोरा।
Nope. It's like he doesn't even know I'm here. Traveler, doesn't this situation remind you of abyssal corrosion syndrome?
Kind of.
Huh? What's abyssal corrosion syndrome?
इसे कुछ पता ही नहीं है, बच्ची है ना वो।
According to the captain, it's a kind of mental disorder that results from abyssal contamination, even after its power has been purified. It can cause hallucinations, mental breakdowns. It's really dangerous. That does kind of sound like what's happening to Io, but I don't think he was contaminated by the Abyss. It's hard to say for sure. Still, abyssal power was everywhere during the battle. Maybe it affected him indirectly. It's possible.
We have a few doses of medicine.
Yeah, that medicine was really effective against the worst cases. Since we don't have any other options, should we give it a try? Okay, but just a small amount. Since it was developed for humans, it might have a different effect on a Saurian. Yeah, better safe than sorry.
After admission of medicine, little pickups. ठीक हो गया क्या चोरा? ठीक हो गया।
You're okay? I'm so relieved. Thank you so much. That medicine is amazing.
बढ़िया।
Done eating, Io? Then you should get some rest. You've barely slept these past few days.
खुश हो गया चोरा, खुश हो गया ये।
Okay. You're full of energy, aren't you? Fine, I won't nag you. Just don't overdo it.
ये
Thank you so much, you two. You helped save Io.
बढ़िया। खुश हो गया, देखो कितना कुछ कैसे नाच रहा है वो उधर। बढ़िया भाई।
Could you share some of that medicine with me? I want to be able to help someone else if I were to run into a similar situation. Of course. You know, I used to take a lot of things for granted. Growing up, it's easy to think that everything around you will just exist forever. But the battle taught me that very few things in life are permanent. Like this path, for example. It's the same one we walked before, but now the view is completely different. It makes the things we love even more precious. So, I want to do as much as I can to defend my family and friends, so I can move forward without regrets.
I feel the same way.
Actually, that's something I learned from you. You really taught me a lot.
You gave me too much credit.
Yeah, you're so talented and strong. Practically a star pupil. Really? So you think I'm doing a good job? I've been a good disciple? Or a student? Or,
How about friend?
Thank you. I won't let you down. I'll train even harder tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, we're not far from the tribe. Let's go. Bye, Io. Bye, Hanwi. Bye, Onpeo.
चलो भाई कर ली इनकी मैंने प्रोग्रेस क्या मैसेज क्या था ये What's the message क्या मैसेज क्या है भैया ये क्या करूं मैं इसका क्या करें हम इसका क्या है भैया ये चाहिए ओह ये अच्छा ये नाटक है हटाओ रे इसको डिसेबल करो बस अब ठीक है अब उससे पहले इस पे एक्टिव करो फोकस में इनेबल बस अब हम कहीं इधर से उधर नहीं जाएंगे अब डायरेक्ट स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करेंगे कंटिन्यू मैं भूल गया था कि उस पर फोकस मोड लग रहा था मैं क्या फोकस मोड के बिना नहीं जा रहा आजकल कहीं तो मैं अटक जाता हूँ बीच बीच में स्टोरीज में कहीं ये अच्छा है इनका फोकस मोड तो हमें जाना इधर है ना यहाँ जाना है स्टैचू पे चलो टेलीपोर्ट मारो
We're here. That was quite the trek.
मेरे को टेलीपोर्ट मारना था बस एक बटन का
After you visit
इनको चलना
Shilong,
पड़ा
you should come over for dinner. You can stay the night too. I'll help my parents get everything ready. We wouldn't want to impose. Let's see how things go with Shilonen first.
बढ़िया
Totally up to you. You're always welcome. Bye.
चलो भाई हमने इसे घर भी छोड़ दिया है हम अब जाके अपना एंशिएंट नेम के बारे में देखते हैं कि
When
क्या
you think
सीन है
about
भाई
it, we actually haven't known Kachina that long. Our journey in Natlan feels like it just started, and now it's about to end.
वही there are still a lot of places we haven't seen
That's true. We'll just have to add them to the itinerary. All right, time to go check on your ancient name.
आर ठीक है भाई चलो भाई सही में यार बहुत कुछ हो गया भाई इतनी जल्दी नेटलैंड भी खत्म होने वाला है पता ही नहीं चल रहा शायद खत्म हो नहीं हो अगले में खत्म हो अगले में बैक स्टोरी चले कुछ पता नहीं ना भाई कुछ कह नहीं सकते क्या हो गया ये रहा क्या हो गया इसे
Oh, it's you two. The party's over, I'm guessing?
You knew about that?
Of course. everyone in Natlan is rooting for you. Shilonen is working on the last part of your ancient name. It's best not to bother her when she's in the zone. Your name is a special case. There were quite a few headaches along the way, which slowed the progress.
This is already faster than I expected.
I told Shilonen if we hurry, we might make it to the feast in time to snag the last round of barbecue. I was just teasing, but she gave it some serious thought, nodded, and really hit the ground running after that. It's like my joke lit a fire under her or something.
Sounds like she really wanted that barbecue.
Yeah, it's a favorite in her tribe. I bet she still hasn't realized the feast is already over.
Wait, should we go make some for her then?
Yeah, if she's looking for it, let's.
I appreciate the thought, but there's no need. I can tell what time it is. The light outside is a dead giveaway. Besides, I knew it was a joke, but we were having a serious conversation at the time, so I decided to give a serious response.
Dedication.
Well, anyway, I have something more important to show you. Here,
Apna
take a
name.
look.
Wow, it's your ancient name.
क्या बात है, finally
Tumaini,
अपने आप को.
a name surfaced from the very
Oh.
bottom of the River of Souls. It means hope.
क्या बात.
A light to guide us through the darkness, like the stars or the moon. It's a perfect fit.
Amazing. Does this name come with a cool chant like the others?
Of course, but that'll come later. The Traveler is the first bearer of this name. Those words will emerge naturally during her journey. Once you return triumphant from the battle, I'm sure you will have fully understood why the Lord of the Night chose this name for you.
Everything's ready. No, you just need to streak. Right.
Well, getting this name turned out to be easier than Paimon was expecting.
It all came down to the Lord of the Night's power. This situation is the first of its kind. Heck, I doubt we'll ever get a chance like this again.
Imagine receiving that much help from the Lord of the Night only for our most trusted engraver to fail. That would have been so embarrassing for humanity.
Well, success was never a question. You just like to make things seem dramatic. It's all those novels you read.
Hey, it's not like I wanted you to fail. When you've been alive as long as me, you learn that anything can happen.
Okay, it all worked
लड़
out
रहा है अपने
then.
में. ठीक है, बढ़िया हो
Your
गया.
name was successfully forged, and it passed all my technical tests. But there's still one more step.
मुंह
We
बना
need to
लिया.
make sure the name has accepted you and will function normally in your possession.
An Outlander has never received an ancient name before. I wouldn't be surprised if something equally unprecedented happens when you connect to it.
So you're saying it's still too early to celebrate? Well, when it comes to something this important, we can't leave anything to chance. Let's run this final test.
Oh, don't worry, the process is simple. We can find a quiet place to test it out after dinner. Basically, I need to observe whether your soul can connect to the ley lines and make sure there are no signs of rejection.
Last time, you essentially barged into the Night Kingdom, but now we must make sure that it will truly accept you. Just leave it to me. I'm a professional.
Just like that.
Oh, and you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back.
Huh? It wasn't destroyed?
If forging an ancient name consumed the memories used to create it, the first person to bear the name would never be remembered. The Pilgrim's Chronicle is still the most significant proof of your adventures in Natlan.
Thank you.
No need to make a fuss. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
Come on, I'll take you to my favorite barbecue place.
Barbecue. See? I knew you couldn't resist.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention, the place has top-tier alcohol as well.
ले भाई, अब तो जाना ही पड़ेगा.
Well, what are we waiting
ये
for?
देखो, चमक गई
Up to
आंखें.
it, people.
चलो भाई. अब तो जाना ही पड़ेगा. अल्कोहल चाहिए इन्हें. You enjoyed the delicious barbecue dinner together. It seems like Ali and Shilonen first meal of the day. The alcohol is Equally delicious, but out of respect for the test that will come next, Citlali only takes a few sips. After the meal, Shilonin head back to retrieve her tools while you wait outside with Citla.
Is something on your mind, Sweet Lolly? You barely had anything to drink at dinner.
I didn't think anything could shake me at this age. But the closer we get to the final battle, the more worried I feel. You have an ancient name now, but the Oath of Resurrection only takes effect if you win. And the Pyro Archon's fate is pointing toward death.
No fate is set in stone. We will achieve victory together.
I believe in you. And thank you. Your words mean a lot.
All right, I'm ready. Oh, is, something wrong?
No, not at all. Sweet Lolly just ate too much.
Yes, that's right. So I should really walk it off. Come on, let's run the final test.
मिल गया अपने को हमारा एंशिएंट नेम फाइनली। अब मुझे लगता है हमारे को कैरेक्टर चेंज कर लेना चाहिए। मुझे लगा हम स्टैचू ऑफ 7 के जा रहे हैं ना, तो मेरे को एक बार रुको, 1 मिनट है ना, 1 मिनट बस।
There's still a long road ahead.
मेरे को इसको रखना चाहिए अपना मेन। जब हम विंड से रेजोनेट, अब हम देखते पायरोस हो जाएंगे, फिर चेक करेंगे। चलना तो अपने को इधर है, हम उधर कहाँ जा रहे हैं? चलो 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 चलो, इधर चलो। पहुंच गए। अरे नीचे जाना ना अपने को, तो नीचे में कहाँ से जाऊंगा भाई? अरे
All set, Shilonin?
Yeah, just need to check one more thing, and yeah, okay, we're good.
All right, I'll stand next to you and monitor your connection to the ley lines. It shouldn't take long, but you need to look out for one thing. This test relies on the same principles as the Spirit Speaker Stone. I heard about what happened when you used it last time.
Oh, yeah. Abyssal power kept surging out. If Chaska hadn't destroyed the stone, Vichama would have been consumed by the abyss.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. All this time, our final foe has continued to corrode the ley lines from the depths of the Night Kingdom. Your resistance to its power is remarkable, but you need to tell me if anything feels wrong. If either of us notices something off, the test ends. Got it?
I'll be fine. I'm not worried about the abyssal power.
Don't worry, I'll use elemental power to take care of that. This isn't exactly a picnic in the park, but everyone knows you never leave trash behind. Shilonin, I'm ready to start. Paimon, give us a little more space.
Oh, okay.
हमेशा
Let's do this.
चलो भाई, जादूपंती करेंगे थोड़ा।
Whoa, that light is beautiful. It's exactly like when we used the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Your connection to the ley lines looks good. I can sense the Lord of the Night. Your soul is remarkable. Such a strong presence. Even on par with the Lord of the Night. Looks like the Lord of the Night has accepted this name and acknowledged you as its bearer. No surprise there, considering we only got this far because of her. Stable connection to the ley lines, no unexpected fluctuations, both good signs. How do you feel, Traveler?
All good, completely normal.
Then it looks like your ancient name is good to go. That's great news.
ये कौन है? ये लोग कौन आ गए भाई?
Wait, look, something's coming!
No need to panic, Paimon. The damage to the ley lines has allowed these soul-like beings to leak out onto the surface. It's just because of the ritual. It makes it so that everyone can see them. I know they look like ghosts, but it shouldn't last long. Although, there shouldn't be this many.
बहुत सारे लोग आ गए भाई.
Home. This way.
Shilonen, stop the test! We've already confirmed what we came here for.
Got it.
What's going on?
I see. It wasn't just escaped souls. The ritual attracted all the souls in the surrounding area.
Surrounding area?
The Night Kingdom is getting weaker by the day, especially in its capacity to accept souls. After death, many souls fail to return to the ley lines. Once a soul becomes lost, it can never return to the Night Kingdom. Lost souls can only wander listlessly, gradually fading from existence before disappearing entirely.
Please, take me back. I cannot disappear.
So the connection we established to the Night Kingdom, that's what drew them here?
Yes. The Traveler's soul is powerful, so the echoes coming back from the Night Kingdom were loud and strong. Some of these souls never made it to the ley lines. Others escaped from the Night Kingdom, and even more don't come from Natlan. Complicated doesn't even begin to describe it.
So, they've always been around? We just couldn't see them most of the time?
Can we save them?
We can try. Returning souls to the ley lines usually requires a complex ritual. But we don't have time for that, and neither do they. That's exactly why my people turned to vessels like Auroron. He has a remarkable ability to perceive souls. Even after the failed ceremony, he made it his mission to travel around Natlan and return as many souls as possible. But most of the time, having the ability to perceive souls means watching them wither in agony. Completely powerless to stop it.
So you're saying there will always be those that we can't save?
That's right. But saving some is still better than saving none at all. After all, souls that disappear can never be reborn. That has to be true loneliness. The knowledge that you've been abandoned by the world, even in death.
Then we have to do something.
Yeah, we should try to save whoever we can!
सबसे बात करनी मेरे को.
Vichama, is that you?
Oh, I know you. I didn't think we would meet again, especially like this. Using the Spirit Speaker Stone meant so much to me. Thank you, Zitlali. I finally had the chance to say that in person.
Enough of that. What happened to you?
You don't make it through. You didn't make it through.
Wait, you're from the Scions of the Canopy? During the battle, your tribe was...
It's okay. The battle finally gave me the chance to fulfill my dream. Back then, I missed my chance at the Night Warden Wars. I wasn't about to let that happen twice. I scouted the location and direction of the attacks, so I could tell Chief Wyna the safest way to evacuate. Those with grappling hooks escaped through the air. Everyone else banded together on the ground to break through the front. But people needed information, so I stayed behind until the very end.
Oh, you're a true hero.
Thank you, but that's not why I did it. I did it for the future of my tribe and the future of Natlan. The battle gave me back my sense of purpose, that's all I wanted. And anyway, I was supposed to see Malco again. I thought we would witness Natlan's rebirth together, but the Night Kingdom rejected me.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're a hero of Natlan? How could that happen?
I'm sorry. The Lord of the Night didn't do it on purpose, I can promise you that. The ley lines are in terrible shape. Even the Ode of Resurrection is no longer working like it should.
I know. She can't help it, right? I get it. It just feels like fate is mocking me. Even in death, I won't ever get to be with Malco again.
No, it hasn't been long since the battle. The door to the Night Kingdom should still be open to you. Give me some time. I'll think of something.
Is that even possible?
It doesn't matter. I have to try. A hero of Natlan deserves a better fate than this.
This feeling. Is this the Night Kingdom?
Looks like this method worked on you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. People don't always have the nicest things to say about you, but shows what they know.
That's a given. I hope you come back to us soon, Vichama.
If I may, what about the others? Can you save them too?
We're sorry.
पुराने हो गए वो, मतलब बहुत समय हो गया उनको, फेड होते जा रहे हैं.
Don't apologize. You're doing everything you can. This isn't anyone's fault. Let this land bear witness to my final wish for this world. From now on, may every soul in Natlan find haven and home.
I promise you, Vichama. I will not abandon the ley lines to their fate.
Leave it to us.
Thank you. People like you are the true heroes. Goodbye.
बढ़िया भाई.
Let me go back. Please, my child is waiting for me.
I'm sorry. Too much time has passed. There's nothing I can do.
Nothing you can do? Oh, is this the punishment I deserve?
क्या करे भाई अब हम?
Home. Here. Home.
सब दुखी हैं भाई.
She's one of the souls that overflowed from the Night Kingdom. She can no longer go back there.
Home. Home.
We're sorry. If there was anything we could do.
Home.
अरे यार.
She's at her limit. Just getting here has taken all her strength.
Let me go back. Let me go.
The Night Kingdom isn't responding. That means its doors are closed.
I fought my entire life. I believed the Lord of the Night would.
यार.
I'm sorry. The ley lines are overwhelmed, and the Lord of the Night has no strength left.
Why? Me? Who am I? Does it even matter who I am?
Of course you matter! Wait!
He's gone.
Absolute helplessness. That's what he felt in his final moments. I could sense it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. ये अचानक बड़ा डिप्रेसिंग नहीं हो गया सब कुछ?
Save me!
Don't worry. I can help you. Just hold on.
The Night Kingdom. Thank you. Oh, you must be from the Masters of the Night Wind. Would you tell me your name, kind soul?
Seat Lolly.
Saint Lolly. What a beautiful name. Dazzling, just like the stars in the sky.
I can't disappear!
It hasn't been long since he died. I can still try to save him.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
Watch out, Sea Lolly! The Abyss is corrupting him!
Disappearing. You are.
I'm sorry. The Abyss has corrupted his soul from the inside. Even if we could send him back to the Night Kingdom, it would only make the situation worse.
I know. If we were just a little quicker, we could have stripped away its power. But it's too late. Let's go check on the others.
भाई इतना डिप्रेसिंग हो गया ना भाई सब कुछ मामला पानी यार.
Oh no! Saurian souls can be affected too?
Their souls are still intact. I should be able to help them.
Hold on! Is that?
इसके ग्रैंडपेरेंट्स है.
That's right. I recognize him, and the two souls next to him should be his grandparents. Kachina told me about what happened. Well, it all makes sense now. Io could barely sleep or eat because he sensed the presence of his grandparents.
That must be why he looks so happy right now. They're finally reunited.
अरे यार.
When was the last time Io slept?
From what Kachina said, it's been a while. He hasn't been doing so hot lately. But now that he's seen his grandparents again, he looks completely at ease.
Kachina's taken me to meet Io before. He's always been such an energetic little Saurian. If he didn't want to sleep, even his parents couldn't make him. But whenever his grandparents started to sing to him, he would fall asleep in no time. I think it's a song from when Io's father was a baby. Or even before then.
That's amazing! Io was so restless earlier and now he's completely calm!
यहाँ की तो पैरासीन है।
Io can finally get a good night's sleep. Still, it's not like this can go on forever.
No, their time is running out. I have to send them back to the Night Kingdom before it's too late.
What's wrong with them? They got super angry all of a sudden.
They don't want to go.
I know you don't want to leave Io, but you can't stay here. You're running out of time. If you don't go back to the Night Kingdom now, you'll disappear in a few days.
They've made their position clear. We want to stay by his side, no matter what.
अरे
We should respect their decision.
I don't want to leave them to that fate. But if this is what they want, then I can't separate them.
What fate? You mean like the other lost souls?
Yes. They will gradually fade away, painfully and slowly, until nothing is left. But that is their choice. For the next few days, at least Io will get a good night's sleep.
we must save the Leylights.
That's the only way to prevent more souls from suffering the same fate. Once all traces of abyssal power are removed from the Night Kingdom, the Pyro Archon will restore the ley lines. That's the final step of our plan.
So we're not just fighting for the living, but for the dead too.
That reminds me of the dream I had about the captain.
What dream?
Oh yeah, you said the captain had a bunch of these kinds of souls with him. Maybe they're looking for a home too. But it's impossible for Conrians to enter the Night Kingdom, right? Although it wouldn't be the first time the captain tried to do the impossible.
Even in its fully functional state, the Night Kingdom can't accept foreign souls. It's completely isolated from the ley lines of other nations. In theory, that means Conrian souls shouldn't be drawn to the presence of the Night Kingdom. Something strange is going on.
One thing's for sure. It seems like the captain wants to help these souls.
Well, he usually keeps his cards close to his chest. If we want to know what he's up to, we just have to wait for him to act. Anyway, let's focus on the final battle. That's the most important thing right now.
Agreed also. We should probably mention Io's appearance to Kachina.
I will. Good or bad, happy or cruel, we always have to face the truth. Reality doesn't change just because we choose not to face it.
I just wish I could have done more. So many souls. And I could barely help. I'm so sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. None of this was your fault.
I guess you're right.
अचानक इतना डिप्रेस क्यों हो गया भाई?
If we want
डिप्रेसिंग
to
सीन हो
end
गया
this,
सैड
we
एकदम
have to tackle the
जिंदगी
root of the problem. The ley lines.
It's just another reason why this battle is so important. Traveler, before you set off, remember to give your ancient name to the Pyro Archon. She will introduce it to our people and explain its meaning. And then, the rest is up to you.
Got it. I will try to remember everything I learned in my journey.
And don't forget, we're all cheering for you.
भाई सब कुछ एकदम सैड सा हो गया भाई. चलो भाई. भाई इसलिए मेरे को भाई इसकी स्टोरी ना इतनी पावरफुल है ना भाई, मजा आ जाता भाई.
Rev the engines.
कहाँ चलना है अपने को? जाना कहाँ है अपने को? Wait 2 days. वही तो कर रहा था मैं. टाइम बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. तो भाई बहुत कुछ हो गया भाई। अब हमें मरे हुए लोगों और सॉरियंस की भी मदद करनी है, जीते जाते लोगों की मदद करनी है, मतलब सबका ख्याल भी रखना है। फिर भाई बहुत कुछ है भाई। 5.2 तो भाई बहुत।
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
थोड़ा सा और बढ़ाना है बस। कुछ हो गया भाई। चलो भाई पहुंच गए।
Day of the final battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the sacred flame. You can do it, traveler.
मैं फटाफट कैरेक्टर बदल लेता हूँ। तो मेरे को पता है मेरी ट्रैवलर इतना मतलब वो नहीं है भाई। मेरे में कुछ भी नहीं है भाई, पावर ही नहीं बिल्कुल ही। मैं रखा ही नहीं भाई कभी। मेरे को ट्रैवलर को बनाना पड़ेगा भाई वापस से। काम करते चियोरी की स्किल से ले लेगा मैं। आर्टिफैक्ट सेट्स चियोरी का ले लेगा, काम आएगा। क्रिट डैमेज ठीक ठाक बढ़ जाता है। कॉन्स्टिलेशन टैलेंट भी अपग्रेड नहीं किया मैंने इसका। देखो भाई मैंने इस आईडी में ज़्यादा कुछ किया ही नहीं। स्विच करो। असेंड भी कर सकता हूँ। असेंड करो। 50 तो रखूँगा, कर तो सके कुछ। वेपन को मैं यहाँ पे स्विच करूँगा, काया के वेपन से कर देता। काया में यूज नहीं कर रहा। ठीक है मतलब अब ठीक है, इतना तो कर दिया कि आप कर सकते हैं। चलो भाई टेलीपोर्ट मारो। बढ़िया। गेट रेडी। ये अपनी टीम है। मैं सोच रहा हूँ न्यू लाइट और 50 है ना, अभी का 20 है, सिर्फ मैं इसे भी अपग्रेड कर दूँ। चलो रुको असेंड करो इसे। असेंड एक और बार कर सकता हूँ ना मैं इसे। हाँ मेरे को ये चाहिए होगा बस। वेपन इनहेंस कर दूं मैं तो सब देखना पड़ेगा।
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up.
Start.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
सब लोग इंतजार कर रहे हैं। कच्चीना इधर है, प्रेस कर रही है। सबसे पहले किर्चीना ही आ गया है भाई।
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
सब लोग भाई हमारा वेट कर रहे थे भाई। कितने सारे लोग हैं भाई हमारे लिए। पूरा नेटलैन ही आ गया भाई प्रेस करने के लिए।
On behalf of all who never lived to see this moment.
भाई साहब एपिक बैटल होएगी भाई अभी तो आगे। सब लोग प्रेस कर रहे हैं भाई। ये रही पूरी हमारी टीम।
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonen specifically reminded us to show it to you.
To Miney. Yes,
Hermione.
that fits you perfectly.
Is that an ancient name?
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here. As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrusts to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin. To Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
To Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines.
मेरे को इतना
We
प्राउड
all
मोमेंट क्यों लग
carry
रहा है
that
भाई?
struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts,
बहुत
the
प्राउड
end
मोमेंट
is in
है।
sight.
मेरे को ऐसा क्यों लग रहा
We
है
have a
मेरे काम
chance
हो
to
रही है?
defeat the Abyss once
मेरे
and
को
for
बड़ी
all.
प्राउड मोमेंट लग रहा है भाई वो।
This glory is
समझो भाई
one
कितना
we
कनेक्टेड हूँ मैं इस गेम से। मेरे को लग रहा है भाई
to
प्राउड
all
मोमेंट।
of Natlan.
भाई ये फॉर नेटलैंड।
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten, but there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won. For our fallen heroes, our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland, we will claim victory! In Natlan, no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
To battle!
फाइनली भाई बैटल। भाई एकदम भाई। अब हम चल रहे भाई फाइट पे भाई, बिल्कुल ही घुस रहे हैं बस। अब होगा एक्शन तगड़ा गाइस, रेडी हो जाओ। अब हम मर्ज हो गए भाई। भाई चलो भाई। मैंने इलेक्ट्रो मीट्स पायरो। अब इलेक्ट्रो तो मैंने लिया ही नहीं ना भाई।
We're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now. The corrosion here is relatively mild, so this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So there's no turning back after this, huh?
Maimon, what are you doing here? You look different.
After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon too.
ये कहाँ से ये भी आ गया?
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But, while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words.
We don't have much time, right?
True, but there's time enough to say goodbye. Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
भाई आखिरी बार सबसे बात करके जा रहे हैं। ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है मैं मरने जा रहा हूँ? The war to the end. अचीवमेंट भाई। नवलिका से तो बाद में बात करेंगे हम। इनीच भाई से बात करते हैं ना। इनीच से।
On behalf of the Scions of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
The name of Turnfire teaches that everything comes at a price. We offered generation of blood and tears to this war, and now it's time to collect. The Abyss must pay for what it has done. Oh, and Oja has something to say.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regrets.
That's nice. Nicest send off you get gone. ठीक है भाई, समझ गया भाई तू नफरत करता है, मतलब अपने आप को ज़्यादा पावरफुल समझता है तो क्या करे. ठीक है भाई, चलो बात करो भाई, बात करो.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again.
बिल्कुल.
Go now and forge a new future for Natlan.
सबकी होप लेके जा रहे हैं हम.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the collective of plenty.
Two strength is gifted from the heavens. It nucleates little by little for everything we do. Natlan history goes back thousands of years. Every person who calls this land home, past or present, has a hand in this opportunity. Just like the Archon's concept of time, the past, the present, and the future exist at once. This moment is convergence of all three. एक साथ ठीक है. हाँ समझे मेरी इंग्लिश भाई. रहने दो. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Natlan. You have my word. You have my word. Your hard work will not be in vain. Actually, I also have one more personal request. Once the war is over, come visit us to Collector of Plenty, okay?
That's right. Our tribe can't wait to meet you.
बिल्कुल आएंगे. Marissa and I will show you. Marissa and I will show you all the customs and fun activities. I will leave you a suspense of fire, but I promise you won't be get disappointed. भाई सबकी होप लेके जा रहे हैं भाई हम. सबकी होप. Night Kingdom.
A revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. You are the star that will shine through the mist. The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will.
That seems like okay.
I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world.
We cannot let them be reduced to nothing.
I feel the same way. That's why I'm here.
Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
और भी ना ये चास्का की टाइम.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan gathers here today.
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about the battle, so she's here too. We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, we finally let go of our differences. And she came to understand my attachment to human society. Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. Koya told me she would do anything to protect that. And I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family. Koichi's father and mother. Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I won't let any one of them fall by the wayside. I will learn from everything we've been through, and rise above the trials of fate to become a better version of myself.
It's like you becoming your own peacemaker.
Thank you, but beyond that, I pledge to be someone you can lean on in all your future endeavors.
भाई चलो भाई सबसे बात कर ली हमने ना. ये बच रही है ना भाई मुलानी. ये तो सबसे पहली कैरेक्टर
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery. I love the hot springs. I can't get enough of them. I want to go today and tomorrow and the day after that. Just thinking about spending time there with you and all our friends makes me so happy. So, after the battle, let's go there together. Paimon included. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Yes! I'm so excited.
भाई अब हो गई सबसे बातें. अब हम चल रहे फाइट पे भाई. भाई जो भी अब ये देख रहा है ना यहाँ पे मतलब भाई अब आएगा गेम का रियल क्लाइमेक्स फाइटिंग और अब आएगी स्टोरी में मजा. अभी भी मजा ही आ रहा है भाई. पूरी स्टोरी मतलब एकदम ऐसा लग रहा है मूवी चल रही है. सबसे बात कर रहे हैं. बहुत कुछ हो गया भाई. अब हमें अभी इसको पीछे हटाना है यहाँ से हमेशा के लिए. चलो भाई Natlan से.
Are you ready, traveler?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Before we face our final enemy together, we need to split up. I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the Night Kingdom. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. We can reconvene there.
Understood.
All right. Then it's time to act. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Malika already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry.
Wait for me, Paimon.
Always. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
चलो भाई. Mavika का ट्राई तो पहले. चलो
Something feels familiar. Rev the engines.
बॉस फाइट बॉस ये कहाँ से आ गया फिर से
Pyroclastic surge.
चल निकल निकल जा 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 जा
Try and stop me. Light up the blazing sun.
चला खत्म भाई फाइटिंग तो मजा आया भाई ये इसकी बहन
Hey, sis. It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been 500 years.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hine is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do, no matter how difficult. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era, but an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day, but I failed time and time again.
You didn't fail.
Wait, then the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't
it? Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh well, it's been a long time, and it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, the end is near. Be it the enemy's end or my own. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hine. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never change.
कितनी प्यारी बातें हैं.
All right.
वैसे ये बहुत इमोशनल
I
सीन
need
है
to head out. Another hero is waiting for me.
I believe in you, sis.
भाई साहब.
For Natlan.
गेम भाई बहुत प्यारा है यार. अब हम ट्रैवलर बन के खेलेंगे. मीनवाइल ट्रैवलर. ओह ये आइटम. चलो भाई लड़ना तो पड़ेगा इससे. अरे आइटम. तो ये भी मदद कर रहे हैं.
The abyssal pylons are being protected by some kind of power. They can't be destroyed.
निकल आइटम.
Taking care of these monsters first might give us an opening.
किधर है ये?
Try and stop me.
Settle down.
Pyroclastic surge.
तोड़ दो.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon. You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
Mulani is in the square over there.
We got to see each other in a dream, and that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the abyss starts to corrode the area, its forces could once again surge into the land above. It pains me not being able to see Mualani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats than my own, I have no doubt.
ठीक है भाई. ओ भाई मेरी इसकी हेल्थ कम है यार. कैसे जाएगा माई. हेल्थ कम हो रही है. और शील्ड आ गई. कौन है ये लोग? अच्छा ये दोनों भाई दोस्त. अच्छा ये हमारी मदद.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on to my human form back then. Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now the souls of the Night Kingdom have been revitalized.
सब मदद कर रहे हैं भाई. कोई no one fights alone
We
भाई.
finally get to fight side by side again. It's all thanks to you and Sitlali.
A surprise for me.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day. Come on, follow me.
Thanks.
Of course.
चलो भाई. No one fights alone भाई. सही में.
It's dangerous out there, so stay close.
रुक जा भाई. ये ले. कैसे आवाज करके चल रही है? कुचर.
More monsters. Leave them to me.
अगर तेरी.
I've got your back.
The tides beckon. An oversight on my...
Strike a pose!
Not bad.
Yes! Coco, we made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson. We're the Flower Feather Clan's top adventurers. Let's show them what we're made of.
Shower me with praise! Ah. How dare you!
Light it up!
मेरे को मवेगा की हेल्थ बढ़ानी पड़ेगी भाई, इसलिए मैंने फरीना ली भाई। अब आया ना मजे।
Whoa, you're as strong as ever.
Who are these two?
An amazing adventure and companion.
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing, so of course that includes me and Coco. We all have our own journey, and we need to see it through to the end.
My friend कहना चाहिए था क्योंकि मैं ये कर रखा है मैंने। कोच का नेटलैंड में थे लोग। मैंने कर लिया एक वाला पार्ट भी।
We're doing something extremely important.
दिखा नहीं पाया मैंने कर लिया पीछे ऑफलाइन करा था वो मैंने।
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all with you. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure they're still with you in spirit.
अच्छा है मैंने फरीना ली रखी थी भाई, वो एचपी का काम कर रही है मेरे, अटैक का भी करती है वो, ऐसी बात नहीं है, एचपी अटैक का सबका काम कर रही है। रो 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 बाइक पे चला रहा हूँ मैं। रो रो तुम्हारी ये रहा आइटम, बड़ा आइटम।
Settle down.
So strong. The power of the Abyss is protecting it. It's almost impenetrable.
Leave it to me.
Kaisa.
Time for the Abyss to face its reckoning.
कैप्टन का साथी।
Try and stop me.
Windblade. Yeah.
Rev the engine.
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlanders, right?
You are.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Natlan. I was his most trusted second-in-command. 500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my name. So you're him, but also not him? That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero, even though the truth is quite the opposite. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real me. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient. Our differences caused many an arguments between us.
You tried to sacrifice someone.
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. Strong hand is required to stand against a strong foe. That is what the glory of Conria means to me.
So you still believe in him, even though he is a stranger to you now?
I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something. You will...
चलो भाई एक साथ चल के
Due to the
लड़ेंगे।
limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand. But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
You will become the hero of a new era.
You're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again just now.
The light will continue to guide your way through the endless darkness.
अरे बोलता है?
Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all.
चलो।
Rev the engines!
हम पहुंच गए। I didn't expect the situation here to be so chaotic. Is it because of the damage of the ley lines? The road has collapsed, but the structure above seems intact. Let's look the way upward. Still, how do I get over there? That sound, it's...
Hey, Traveler. It's me, Koichi.
Oh, इसकी बहन भी आ गई।
Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency.
बढ़िया भाई, सब लोग आ गए। वाह भाई।
With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place.
सबको यूज कर सकते
Go
हैं।
now, go.
ठीक है भाई।
Huh? What was that? I felt shaking all of a sudden.
Let's move her. Wrapped up everything in the...
Oh, I was wondering where she went. Well, that just means we've got even less time to waste. I never liked causing trouble, and I definitely don't want to be the one who holds up the Pyro Archon's plan. Yeah. I'm really glad she fulfilled her mission. She seemed a lot more mature than before. All those years of worrying. But better late than ever, right? Anyway, that was enough for me. I won't show up in her dreams anymore. Back to the natural order of things. Worrying is supposed to be the older sister's job.
You're really strong.
All right, enough about that. All we can do is accept the past and continue to look forward. I would say our nation's future is looking very bright. Go now, Traveler.
बस अब सबका इस्तेमाल करना ना मेरे को, तो मैं कहाँ से जाऊँ? मैं एक ही ऑप्शन दे रहे हैं अभी, एक ही है ना, एक ही ऑप्शन दे रहे हैं। वही वही एक ही ऑप्शन दे रहे हैं मेरे को। यहाँ से यूं करके जाना पड़ेगा। कैसे जाऊंगा मैं? इस चेंज करो यार, कोई और लेके आओ। ये तो जाएगा ही नहीं उधर। रुको एक मिनट, मैं ढूंढ लेता हूँ जाऊँ कहाँ से। यहाँ से तो जा नहीं सकता ये, यहाँ से भी नहीं जाएगा ये, और दिख भी नहीं रहे।
I would say our nation. Go now, Traveler.
मुझे लगा चेंज करवा सकता हूँ। रुको एक मिनट, मेरे को ढूंढने दो, मैं जाऊँ कहाँ से। यहाँ कोई ब्रिज व्रिज है क्या? सर्च करने को है ना यहाँ पे ब्रिज है ना यहाँ पे। अरे देख देख के जाना पड़ेगा मेरे को, वही मैं सोचूं ये दिया है तो जरूर ब्रिज होगा। चलो भाई देख देख के चलो। अरे मैं लेट हो गया थोड़ा। बस ठीक है। बस यही करना था मेरे को। नीचे जाना है, शिफ्ट करो, सबकी मदद लेके जाना ना मेरे को। ये इजी होना चाहिए जहाँ तक मुझे लगता है। सब आ गए। गेट खोलो।
I embrace.
I trust.
I acknowledge.
I welcome.
I follow.
ये छह हीरोज है ना, ये छह हीरोज है ना ये।
Tenoch, the one and many.
All the guardians lose the direction. कुछ मिलेगा मेरे को? नहीं, छह हीरोज का साइन है ना, इन्होंने रास्ता बनाया अपने लिए।
Let my people light up your path.
Mawika
is just up ahead.
सीरीज भी आ गया। अच्छा ये तो वो है ना अपना।
Go and bring forth a miracle reserved for the divine. You, the kindling we know as humanity.
भाई साहब कितना ऐसा प्यारा सा लग रहा है भाई, पूरा एकदम कलरफुल ब्राइट है। अच्छा है मैं प्ले स्टेशन पे खेल रहा हूँ भाई, पीसी प्ले स्टेशन के भाई ग्राफिक्स भाई साहब एक नंबर भाई, पूरे गेम में जान आ जाती है भाई। इतना ब्राइट भाई, कितना ब्राइट है। ये कटसीन में था इंट्रो में। ओ भाई ये आ गया ना वो। उधर हमें पहुंचना है उधर ना। अरे अरे बचो 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 बचो।